Hey guys, what is up? Fearless StarCraft here. Bringing you a 1v1 I played earlier today against Protoss player. Oh my god, Ling Rush. He's not a Zerg, so this kind of threw me off a bit. Anyway, Fearless spawning in the top left spawn point of this map. I'm not entirely sure what map it is. You can make fun of me later. Blue Terran, playing as Terran still enjoying it. And oh my god, Lane Rush is the red Protoss in the top right. Whew, sorry, I'm extremely tired. I just got off work a few hours ago. It's been pretty much non-stop with me lately. I've been going to summer school at the University of Oregon, which is about a 2-hour drive from where I'm at now, and I commute back up on the weekend so I can work. So I've been getting around 5 to 6 hours of sleep a night for the past week. Very cool. Very exciting. I've been hopped up on caffeine all day, and I just played a few hours of StarCraft with some friends, and I decided to cast this before I headed back down. I know I said I would cast my games Saturdays, but quality is better than content, right? Or quality in the content is better than timeliness. I'm going to say that. Just bear with me. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, reflecting back on the weekend, I probably played around 10 games, 1v1, more than that with other people. But out of those 10 games, I'd say I lost 7, maybe 8, if you really want to check. And I think the reason for that is, well, when I was playing them, I blamed it on the fact that, you know, I didn't play for 5 days. I don't have a computer when I'm in Eugene, which is where the UFO is at. And so I'm basically going without StarCraft 5 days in a row. My skills are going to suffer. But looking at this video right now, this replay, and thinking about the games I played earlier, I want to say the real reason is that I'm not pro with Terran yet. Terran, being as crazily adaptable as they are, they have so many tech paths to choose from, and I don't know, I'm going to just say I get pretty excited when I think about all the things that I can do to the opposing player, all the harassment, all the different units I can throw at them. And instead of focusing on one thing, I will just try to do it all almost. And a lot of the time that really doesn't work out. Just doesn't work out at all. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but yeah, it sucks when you go for like a Banshee, rush to Banshee / fast expand, and they come at you with roaches, a bunch of roaches at like the 8-minute mark, and you're like, I have 2 Marines, 1 Marauder, and a Banshee in your base, and you have a shit ton of roaches coming into mine. It doesn't work out very well. So anyway, in this game right here, I played against Protoss, and one of the things as a Protoss player, because I've played hundreds of games as Protoss, one of the things that always sucked was Marauder timed push. I don't know what time it happens, but it always sucked. And it's kind of funny. My first video was a Protoss video on how to counter it, kind of. And this guy basically does exactly, well, not exactly, but he basically does what that video calls for. You'll see that later. So, as I had said in my earlier video, I still really don't know much about Terran builds. With Protoss, it seemed a lot more simple. You know, there was a few different builds, like 3-gate Robo, 3-gate Expand, Forge Fast Expand, Fast Colossus, that kind of stuff. It was just really straightforward. Like, I'd just be like, okay, I see this, 3-gate, Fast Expand, 3-gate Expand, 3-gate Robo, and turtle up a little bit, get a Colossus out maybe, that kind of stuff, and it would work pretty effectively. With Terran, it just seems like there's, oh my god, there's just so many things I can do. I can 1 racks factory, I can do 1-1-1 build, I can go 3 racks, like an MMM sort of a thing. Right here I'm going 2 racks with Marauder Slow, which this is the thing that kind of blows right here. I do the scan. I'm just going to digress for a second. I do the scan. Look at his army. 3 lots, 3 zealots, 2 stalkers, and a sentry. I've got 4 marauders, 4 marines, 5 marines at this point, And, oh, 5 and 5. And my Marauder Slow has been done for some time. If I had moved out right when that had happened, I would have gotten there. I would have attacked right before Warp Gate, and I might have just completely wiped out his entire army. I mean, we will never be able to know that. This versus what that used to be, minus like 3 units here. I think I would have taken him. So as you can see, my micro just sucks right there. I'm not focused firing. What am I doing? I'm using my Marines as like a wall. I played Protoss, or I played Protoss so much, I was like, oh, I can just throw my Marines right there, and they'll take all the damage, you know, whatever. Doesn't work out that well. So I transitioned from my 2 racks, timing push, building a factory, and I'm going to start throwing out siege tanks. There was really no reasoning for that at all. I mean, I guess I probably should have just done an MMM, thrown on a starport, attack with the bio ball, because he doesn't have a Colossus out. He's got his Robo Bay out right now. We're 8 minutes 35 seconds into the game, 50 supply. I guess it's not super late, but I could have transitioned to that. Instead, I throw down a factory. I start throwing down this command center, which is definitely not what the situation called for, I think. So I scan for the expansion, as you can see right there. Don't see it. He starts to move out right after the scan occurs, because he's smart. He's a smart little man. This guy's a gold player. Like I said, I was promoted to gold. I lost a bunch of games. Battlenet's confused. You shouldn't be losing these games, probably. And so, well, I'm still playing against them, which is cool, I guess. But this game is just sad. So anyway, let's back to the game. How do we look at the timer here? Yeah, almost done. Let's see what happens. I've got my 1 siege tank. I've got a few Marines, few Marauders. Look at the army value right now. Definitely favoring the Protoss. We look at him. He's got 4 Stalkers, a couple Sentries warping in, some more Sentries, and a bunch of lots. And he'd already researched charge. He saw my Marauder slow. He's not going to have any of that business. So he researches them, and this is where basically everything goes to shit. If it hadn't already before, this is where it goes to shit. So he's going for his expansion. I'm building mine right now, and my siege tank placement just sucks. So hardcore right there. Look at that. Oh my god. We are like lambs to the slaughter. If these guys could talk, they would be swearing up a storm right in my face. I got this other tank, and I siege up right there. That's a good place to siege up. Don't even know what I was thinking. Siege tank placement is so important. And some of my other games where I do a really good job with siege tank placement. I know what I'm doing, kind of. Enough so that, you know, I do damage and I win the game. But here, I just didn't know what I was doing. So he's basically got me on a hard contain right now, and he's about to, yeah, finish the job. Alright. I don't even know what to look at that point. Basically, Zealots with charge are the perfect counter to siege tanks, so going to that was a waste of time. I'd say it's 2020. I think I've said that before. That was my first video. If I could change anything, God, probably would have attacked earlier and transitioned into MMM, because he was basically staying with gateway units. Charge lots were good against my siege tanks. Yeah, there was a lot that went wrong there. I'm still learning as Terran. That's basically what this video is about. I'm learning how to play as them. I think I'm doing better. I'm playing more and more consistently, I think. But I need to learn, and I don't know if a lot of other Terran players, people who started to learn as Terran, started to play Terran, realize they need to learn to, you know, focus more on one tech path than, God, there's so many options you have, and it should work out a lot better. Anyway, until next time, this is Fearless StarCraft. I'm going to try and get another video by next Saturday. I want to do it a once a week thing, like I had posted on my YouTube channel, but I don't know. It might be next Sunday night again, so we'll see. I'll try and play more this week. I'm out.